Are you being scammed on your electric bill?
What?
Keep on watching, y'all, because y'all are about to get mad. Hello, everyone. Oh, Lord. Do I have a video for you today? Do I have one? How many of you are paying high electric bills? Put it on down in the comment section. Some of y'all bills are so high, it's almost high as your mortgage. High electric bills. And then you noticed when you looked on your electricity bill, you realized there were a bunch of fees that you did not understand. Well, I'm going to tell you what those fees are. And I'm going to show you how they are scamming you on your electric bill. Not just electric bill, y'all. Probably water bill, gas bill, any type of bill to do with your house. You are being scammed. And then you have to ask yourself, why does our government let this happen to the American people? Why? It's not just in one state, it's in multiple states, most likely all states. I'm not talking about the insurance company, Allstate. I'm not talking about them. And some of y'all realize it and some of y'all don't. Some of y'all just go with the flow. You don't even care. You don't even try to find out what this extra charge that you are paying on your bill. Not only they do that, y'all, they do it on other bills too. They do. Like your cable bill. All other bills. I don't know what other bills. I don't have too many bills. I don't have bills like that anymore. I don't even have a utility bill because where I live, the rent's so high, the utilities is included. And I like that part right there. I like that, okay? Because I can run my air conditioner on high all day long. I can put it on 65 all day long, 70, whatever I want to. Heating bill too. But I'm cold natured, so they ain't got to worry about me running the air up too high, too low, whichever. You know what I'm talking about. You got to bring it down low if you want to be colder. Moving right along here, y'all. I'm just telling you, it's getting bad. It's getting bad. When I play these 4 videos, I want you to make sure you let me know how you feel about this situation. And we are going to reveal the real problem, what's really going on. So you don't want to be skipping. Don't be skipping this video. I thank all the people who watched the entire video. I know I can get a little long-winded sometime, but all you got to do is come back and watch the rest of them. Watch me like you watch your television programs that come on every week. Consider me as your television program, all right? Every day I put a video out Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. So don't forget that. Don't forget it now. All right? I thank the ones who watch it all the way through. I love you guys. Thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App, to buy me a coffee. I have to do that. I know people get mad. I have to do it. I have to thank the people for the blessings. Thank you for the super things. Thank you for buying my soap. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I really do. Y'all, this is the last day for the Avon Campaign 8. So go on over there and get your products because I'm telling you it's going to be higher next campaign. It's going to be higher. Go on over there and get your Skin So Soft. It's on sales. 25% off, y'all. You know them skeeters are coming. You know them skeeters are out there. They're coming. They're already here in some states. So go on over there and get your Skin So Soft. And go on over there and downway in the description box, my description box only. Get the 100 uses for Skin So Soft. This is what customers have used it for. This doesn't have anything to do with Avon. This is what customers are saying, all right? And I have tried some of them myself, and it does work. It really does, all right? And I want to know, please let me know, because I saw some of you bought this, and I want to know if it works for me, okay? Not works for me, if it smells good. I want you to tell me, I lost it, Wild Country for Her. Tell me about this right here, Wild Country for Her. Have you tried that? Have you tried it? Now, I want to try it, but I want to know if it's really good. Okay, I do have some favorites of mine. I do. But I like that little boot, that little pink boot. That little boot is so cute. I want that boot. If I just buy it, hey, it's just going to be for the boot. I don't know. But it may smell good. It just might. Okay, let me know down in the comment section if you have tried this. And also let me know this right here. This one right here. Leered. That's what it's called. Y'all. You see that fragrance? It's vanilla rose. Y'all know I make soap with vanilla rose. Y'all know I do. And it's sold out. It's sold out. So I am going to purchase this. Well, I'm not going to purchase it. I did purchase that. But I didn't purchase the boot. The Wild Country boot. But I did purchase this this vanilla rose. And I'm going to let you know how awesome it is, because I'm pretty sure it is. I can't wait to try it. Take a bath with my vanilla soap and then put on my vanilla cologne, vanilla rose cologne. All right, let me move right along. I'm sorry. I just wanted to know. Let me know. Okay, don't forget, it's the last day. The last day for campaign 8. Free shipping for orders over $60. Well, $60 plus. All right. Moving right along. All right, let me play this first video for y'all. Okay. Shocking fees on your light bill, on your electricity bill. Listen to what this man say. Pay close attention. And then I want you to go get your bill and look at your bill and tell me. Do you see something on there that you don't understand? Do you? Here we go. Here we go.
Benefit fee. People are starting to see this on their electricity bill. Upwards of $200. Some people are seeing it to $400, depending on how much electricity they use. When they ask, this I believe was in Connecticut, the electricity company, what is this fee for?
What is a benefit fee? How in the hell is this benefiting you? Who is it benefiting? Other people? Well, he's about to explain it. Y'all didn't vote on this? We didn't vote on this for you to be adding fees to our electricity bill. There seems like there should be some type of vote. You just gonna add it on there because you want to? Because you know people gotta have electricity? You just gonna do it anyway and our government is going to allow it? Pow.
Oh, that's to help people who can't afford to pay their bill.
What?
They're asking you now to pay for other people's bills.
I think they lying. So we got to be penalized because other people can't pay their bills. They're going to penalize us. We paying our bill every month. Well, some of y'all make partial payments and they accept it. Okay, I guess as long as you finish paying the bill before 30 days, or 2 months, I don't know how they do that. But the people who pay their bills on time is being punished, penalized. That should be against the law. It really should.
Some people in the comments are questioning, is that for people who are here that are not legally here? Other people are stating, or is that a way to hide the AI data centers?
I don't think it's because of illegal migrants here. I don't think so. I think it has something to do with the AI data centers that they're trying to build in all states. And you, the people, are going to pay for it when you did not ask for it. You going to have to pay for it on your light bill, on your energy bill. Any type of bill they want to put it on to, they're going to put it on there. on your internet bill. Just watch soon. Sooner or later, it's going to be on your internet bill. It's going to be on your food grocery bill. It's going to be on your Amazon. Places that you order from online. Why? Because you're using the internet. You're using data every time you go on the internet. Y'all, I'm telling you, there's something else. They are something else. I don't know why it does the dinging when I have it on silence. I don't know why it does it. Here we go.
Because we're being told we're helping supplement and pay for some of them. There's no confirmation. Watch your electricity bill. This is, again, I believe it was Connecticut. Is this going to go nationwide?
Yes, of course. I'm pretty sure it's already started. Y'all. Y'all don't think so? Look at your bill. Let us know down in the comments section. Do you see anything different on your bill? Look at it. Then you ain't got to take a picture of your bill. I'm just saying, just look at your bill and tell us, do you see any extra charges? And if so, how much are your charges that you notice that, something just ain't right? How much is it? Moving right along here. They scamming on your light bill. That's what this person is saying. They scamming. They ain't lying.
I'm not saying somebody's doing something intentionally wrong, but if people are being charged for electricity that they're not using, there's a problem.
Well, it is intentionally wrong. It is. They doing it on purpose. Say it. Don't sugarcoat it. Say it. It's intentionally. It is.
I can confidently say that people are being overbilled for electricity. Every transaction in this country today is linked to some kind of scam. Everyone, no matter what you're buying anywhere, is trying to scam you.
Right.
But back to the electricity. This guy tells the story of someone who turned the main breaker off in their house, which should completely isolate your home from the grid for an entire day. And
Pay attention to what he says right here. Pay attention. Maybe you might want to do it too. But listen to exactly to what he's saying. Pay attention, because I'm telling you, I will be pissed.
Meter continued to run all day with the main breaker off. He called his utility company to complain, and somehow, suddenly, immediately, it stopped. And you can do the same thing. Turn off your main breaker. Now, it's best if you can monitor that immediately in real time at the meter.
You know what? Hold on. Let me start that over, because I realized I cut it off in the middle of something that's important, what he said. Okay. Here goes.
I'm not saying somebody's doing something intentionally wrong, but if people are being charged for electricity that they're not using, there's a problem.
Well, I can confidently say that people are being overbilled for electricity. Every transaction in this country today is linked to some kind of scam.
Right.
Everyone, no matter what you're buying anywhere, is trying to scam you. But back to the electricity. This guy tells the story of someone who turned the main breaker off in their house, which should completely isolate your home from the grid.
Right.
For an entire day, and his meter continued to run all day with the main breaker off.
What?
He called his utility company to complain, and somehow, suddenly, immediately, it stopped.
Wow.
And you can do the same thing. Turn off your main breaker. Now, it's best if you can monitor that immediately in real time at the meter to see if they're still claiming that you're using electricity. You can use an app, but I'm guessing there's a bit of a delay there. And there could be some other problems with that. It would be best to look right at the meter, but the app works as well, I guess. So make sure you turn off the main. Some homes have 2 breaker boxes. Make sure you would turn off both mains on those. And if they are saying you're still using electricity, call your utility company. Call your public utility commission.
He cut that off. I did. That goes to show you right there. You turn off your main breaker. You turn it off. Nothing's supposed to be running. But he saw some way, somehow, that it was still running. He called them and told them that it was still running, and he turned off his breakers. Why is electricity still running? Why is the meter still moving? Why is it still doing that? Why? So that lets you know they can turn it off at the electricity company. They can control it. So they're leaving it on so you can continue to be, using electricity. It's still running. Now, I heard y'all let me know if it's true. That let's say you go on vacation and you unplug everything in your house. You turn off all the lights and stuff like that. Maybe you don't turn off the breaker. Even if you ain't using electricity or whatever it is, they said there is still a charge. There's still going to be a charge, I guess like a monthly fee or whatever, charge on you just because you have electricity. I don't know if it's going to be $30, $50 or whatever. Let me know. Is that true? Is it true that you still going to encounter a bill even though you're not using electricity? Is it the same with water and heat too? Put it on down there. Let us know. We want to know how crooked these people are. Woo wee. Okay, let me go to the next video. Did I play this? No, I didn't play him. Listen to what this guy saying right here. He's going to show you his bill. Don't pay attention to his address, y'all. Don't pay attention to it. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why. Maybe he don't live there anymore. I'm just assuming he don't live there anymore. All right, here we go.
You're getting robbed, and I'm going to show you exactly how. If you're like me, you get your electric bill every single month, but you've never really paid attention to your electric bill, except for the last couple of years, as energy rates, specifically in California, have doubled and have skyrocketed all across the country.
There's nowhere in the hell I live in California. I could imagine if the food is high, the apartments are high, the houses are high, everything is high in California. Why would you move there? Why would you continue to stay there? Because I got relatives. So your relative is going to cause you to be poor and broke. You know how high California is. Then you shouldn't complain. Never. You know. But you stay there because of who? Of relatives. I can understand you want to be with your relatives. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. You're going to have to end up moving with your relatives. You're going to have to do something. Because California, they are not going down. You're going to get old one day. Just remember that. You're going to get old. Are you going to have enough income to stay in California? All these wealthy places that y'all want to live because you don't want to move because you got family members. Are your family members going to take you in when you get too old that you cannot function? Are they going to do that? Are they? When you can barely pay your rent, your mortgage, you got to sell your house. Are they going to let you move in? You got to sell your house, but you can't buy another house because all the other houses cost too much. You can't do it. Why do y'all stay y'all tail in California and complain? That's what I want to know. Y'all need to stop it. You really do. Let him continue on. Pay close attention to what he's saying.
Electric companies purposely make these bills extremely long and difficult to read. However, I'm going to show you how you can determine quickly and easily how much you're really paying for your electricity. So you're looking at a copy of my bill, and if you look at the details of your new charges, you'll see it's broken down in delivery charges and generation charges. Now, if I look at my delivery charges, you'll see I'm being charged to deliver the power based on how much power I'm using. The more power I use, the higher the rate they charge me to deliver that power. So you can see that I'm on average paying somewhere around 25 cents per kilowatt to have this power delivered to me. Then I'm also paying a wildfire fund charge, a DWR adjustment charge. Now below that, you'll see my generation charges, which is the cost to generate my electricity. And
why we gotta pay all that stuff? Why they gotta pay the wildfire fund? What if there's no fires? Well, I know California have a lot of fires. Isn't that what home insurance is for? In case the house get on fire. Is that what the wildfire fund is for? Or is the wildfire fund is for rebuilding? Rebuilding what? You're going to go down and push down all the burn trees, and then you're going to be building apartments, factories, God knows what else. So we got to help pay for you to do that when really and truly that's your job. That's what you get paid for by the state, by your city. We got to continue to do that, pay extra money. Like I said, our government allows it. They ain't doing nothing about it. Nothing.
On average, I'm being charged about 15.5 cents. So to calculate exactly how much I'm paying per unit of power, I'm going to take my bill of $706.52 and I'm going to divide it by the total power I use of 1,894 kilowatt hours, which gives me just over 37 cents per kilowatt hour during the winter. Now, it's important that you understand that, because if you look at a bill from the summer, my electric bill goes up substantially because they charge me much higher rates in the summer, where I typically have been averaging paying about 51 cents rather than 37 cents per kilowatt hour for my power. Now, if you were like me, you just got your electric bill every month and you really didn't pay attention. But now you can see how much you're actually paying for your power. Now, what can you do about it? Now, there was a $400 billion stimulus plan that was passed in September of 2022 to actually accelerate homeowner adoption of solar, where people can actually get solar panels put on their roof for free.
Is he selling solar panels? Who want that ugly mess on top of their roof? Who want it on there? I've seen some and it looks horrible. Nice looking house, got all that ugly solar mess on top of it. Could they do it in a better way to make it look better? Can they? I think he's selling solar. But we still thank him for the information. How y'all like my shirt? How y'all like it? Look at that. Jesus. He's the Holy One. He's the Son of God. Okay, he's the Omega and the Alpha and Omega. You know what, y'all, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know where in the hell I got this shirt from. I don't remember buying this shirt. And I remember all my shirts. I don't know where it came from. I really don't. All right, moving right along. Let him continue selling his solar panels.
And agree to buy power from a solar utility company at a substantially lower rate. Or they can get a 30% federal tax credit and actually use that and finance the remaining costs of the system. Now, to put solar on your home, typically it makes sense if you are paying more than about 16 to 17 cents per kilowatt hour for your power. So now that I've shown you how much you're paying for your power, you can then determine if getting solar is the right solution. Now, if you want to know what federal and state tax incentives your home qualifies for, just send me a message with the word solar and the state you live in, and I'll send you a ton of relevant information.
His information, that's what he gonna say. That's okay though. He doing it the smart way. I'm not mad at that. He's a hustler. I'm a hustler, baby. That's what I am. That's what he is. It's okay. It's all right. It's legal what he's doing. It's legal. Moving right along to the next video. I ain't mad at that. I'm not, okay? You got to make money some type of way. Trying to show people how to save money by putting that ugly solar on top of your house. Whew. All right. Here we go. Now, this guy that I'm finna play now, he's going to tell you why your electric bill is going up. And I believe it, too. I do. And I want you to go down there in that comment section, and I want you to tell me if you believe him, too. Okay? I believe it. Listen and pay attention.
All right, so I challenge you liberals to find something bad in what Trump just did. So we recently put out a new policy regarding AI data centers.
Had to stop it. No matter what Trump does, that's good for you, the American people. They still gonna hate his gut. It don't matter. If it's a good policy and it's gonna help you and your family, they still gonna hate Trump. Even though Obama and Biden did some bad things, they still love them. They ain't perfect. Trump ain't perfect. Nobody perfect. You ain't perfect. But they still are going to hate the man And they claim they are Christians. They don't like what he say. They don't like what he tweets. Y'all say things that people don't like. Y'all do things that people don't like. You still got people who love you. We still like Trump. Yeah, he says crazy stuff sometimes. But like I said, y'all do too. So are we supposed to dislike you because you say bad things and what they call derogatory things? Are we supposed to hate you? Moving right along. I'm sorry, I just had to say that because I'm telling you, people still gonna hate him. Let me start that over. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I don't know why I keep saying that.
All right, so I challenge you liberals to find something bad in what Trump just did. So we recently put out a new policy regarding AI data centers, pointing out that they're going to be a huge drain on the power grid. I mean, they're on pace to represent 10%.
And you think you ain't going to be paying for that? You don't think you're not going to be paying for that? Yes, you are. You're going to be paying for that. Okay. Get ready.
All electrical usage in the country just by 2030. And Trump said that's fine, but you're going to have to make your own power. Like he told them, you want to build new data centers? That's fine, but you're going to have to pay to build the power plants.
What's going to happen when Trump leaves office? If a Republican don't get in there, you're going to continue to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. And really, truly, most likely, you're really paying for it now. Maybe Trump just don't know that about them electric bills. He don't pay his bills. Somebody else paying the bills for him. He don't pay his bills. He don't know what's happening unless somebody else tell him. Who you think gonna tell him? Huh? You would think the people on his team or somebody would know they have bills. You think somebody would tell him.
He wants the actual AI companies, the people who are creating the data centers, he wants them to pay. And it's already resulted in huge policy changes from companies like Microsoft, who have pledged to pay higher rates for their electricity so that the customers, the residential people, the normal Americans, so they don't have to pay more. And
trust me, if they pay it for you, trust me, it's going to be on your bill. Let's say Amazon agreed to it. It's going to be on your bill some way, somehow with Amazon. They're going to raise those prices. Some way, somehow, you, the American people, are going to be paying for that. They tell you that. But most of them be lying. They're going to charge you some type of way. You're going to see a new fee coming up on your bill.
in the future, they're committed to paying to actually build new power supplies. They're committed to, in the future, paying for the power plants. These companies are already going along with it. And it's going to save Americans money. Allow new power plants to be built at no cost to the taxpayer. Come on, liberals. Tell me what's wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it if they are made to pay for it. But like I said, Trump is not going to be in office forever, okay? He's got, 2 more years, maybe 2.5 more years. What do you think is going to happen after that if a Republican is not elected? I'm talking about a real Republican, a MAGA. Not talking about a rhino. Republican in name only, but they side with the Democrats. Mostly. You notice how those Democrats, I can say one thing about them. They stick together. They stick together. They don't argue. They don't argue with each other about certain things. Where if they do, it's not online. It's not in public. If they disagreeing, you saw how they sat there and didn't say nothing when Trump was addressing the nation. Sat there together. Didn't clap. They were in unity. Republicans are not in unity. They fight each other all on the internet, fussing and arguing about something. A lot of them talking about they in the middle. They stuck right there in the middle. I'm going this way or that way. I don't know which way I'm going. If you are a true Republican, you will stay on your side of the lane, just like the Democrats are doing. I know everybody's not perfect. Trump ain't perfect. Democrats ain't perfect either. Okay? But they stay in their lane. They stay there. They ain't jumping over on the other side where you got a couple of them who did. And now they look like they're going back over there to the Democrat side. I'm just telling you. Yo, our government is sneaky. They sneaky. It's just hard to believe anyone, any president. I know it's hard to believe Trump too as well. It's hard to believe that, he can do certain things. But he can only go so far because he got people blocking him too. He got judges blocking him. Supreme Court judges. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all think that he can do it all, but he can't do it all. No president can unless they crooked like Joe Biden. Okay. Sandfay girl, he wasn't crooked. He wasn't. Well, how come he did some things that was not allowed, that he should have never done? Like let all them migrants over here without vetting them, without trying to see if they were criminals, if they had any type of medical problems, that they could spread diseases all around the United States, this great United States of America. Why he let all them people over here? What was the purpose of that? All those people were not asylum seekers. Their country was not doing them wrong. They just didn't like their country. They wanted to come over here because they thought, what? This was the land of opportunity. We can't give opportunity to everyone that wants to come over here because there ain't enough jobs over there. Well, now it ain't enough jobs over here. Okay? But they come over here because they know America is going to do what? Let them get on government assistance, food stamps, Section 8, welfare money, child care. They knew it. Free medical. They knew that. That's why they want to come over here. And y'all so dumb you can't even realize it. Well, you realize it, but you just don't care. You just don't care. Because you thinking what? Because they're going to vote Democrat. Because a Democrat president brought them over here. I know. Sandfay girl, they didn't bring them over here. They came through the border. They brought them over here too in airplanes. Y'all don't know that story? You better get a grip. You better do your research. You better do it. All right? Moving right along, because all of them can't cross the border. They don't live near Mexico. All right? Moving right along here. Go down in the comment section. Tell me what you think about it. Look at your bill and let us know what the heck is going on with your electrical bill. Not only that, look at your other bill too. Let us know what's going on. Are they putting fees on your bills that you don't understand? Like your hospital bill too? Your car payment? Your credit card? Let us know. They putting something on the grocery bill when you pay for your groceries. Is something odd on there at the bottom? Just beware, y'all. Just beware. I'm just telling you, beware. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.